A new Florida law will require law enforcement officers to get training to effectively interact with Alzheimer's patients. Jessica Clark reports that those who love and work with dementia patients are looking to see how this will work.
Vic Zimmett is a filmmaker. He made this video about his wife, Stephanie, who has Alzheimer's.
She can't remember anything.
One afternoon, she wandered away from their St. Augustine home.
I come in the house and the house is empty. I get in the car, I get panicked because I know she's gone.
A neighbor found her a couple of blocks away, called police, and
so she was surrounded by cops when I got there. She was in her panties, a t-shirt, and an empty box of crackers. And that was it. It was really quite shocking.
Zimmett says the St. Augustine police were kind and gentle and even helped them get a GPS ankle bracelet for Stephanie. But he knows that might not always be the case if law enforcement does not know how to deal with an Alzheimer's patient.
Because Stephanie's sensitive to touch. So, so let's say they want to go and they want, okay, we're going to get you to go home, right? And they go over to touch her, she'll be screaming, she'll be cursing, she'll be incredibly upset. And that's not good for anybody.
They might assume that person, if they didn't know better, they might think they were drunk, or they might think they were combative. But it might just be confusion.
Jenny Bullard is with Sage Brain, a program that works with dementia patients and their loved ones.
People with dementia express behaviors differently because they can't express it verbally.
She just heard about Florida's new law that requires law enforcement train to know how to interact with dementia patients.
I think everyone should take that class.
The training will teach officers to recognize behavioral symptoms and characteristics of dementia, effective communication, using alternatives to physical restraints, and knowing the signs of abuse, neglect, or exploitation. The training will be required starting in October in Florida. As for Zimmett, he is so thankful the St. Augustine police helped his wife.
These guys are trained properly, but I think everybody should be trained properly because you never know.
Jessica Clark, First Coast News, on your side.